Okay.
Who is it that I'm going to be casting with? Have you got any idea?
You're gonna be casting with D. Rosin, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll need to become best friends.
You better be.
I like Scottish people.
Oh God, an
I
English
love,
person.
like, no
Oh,
offense,
God.
but all English European accents are just great. And
It's going to be
as an
Scotland
American
versus
watching
England.
it, okay, as a American watching, it's quite entertaining. It really is great. Yeah, tell him to go ahead and start this. We got to get underway.
Hey, Mancastle.
Yeah.
Are you Snoopy?
No, but I'm
Oh.
close to it.
Oh, that's cool. So, is your favourite character in Moo?
No, unfortunately, it is not.
So who is your favourite champion?
I don't know, too many. There's like 100. There's over 100 now, so I can't really choose a favorite.
But you could choose a favourite.
I could, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that. It's too hard.
So where's
The champion I
player?
played the most was probably Morgana.
Oh, okay, so you're a mid player.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
You're really quiet, by the way. I don't know if it's just my mumble or you're just quiet.
I could try sort that out.
And remember on Vent, you can turn
Yep.
people up, but I don't know about mumble.
I'll try and get it working. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
I fixed it. It's okay. It was turned down.
Hey, Rosin, can you up your amplitude? It's kind of hard to hear you right now.
I'll try that.
Yeah, go to configure settings, and then you can modify. You might have to check enable advanced options or whatever it is.
Um,
All right, so feel free to cast this right now.
is that any better? That's yeah. So game 2 is underway. I don't think Mancastle can actually see this at the moment.
Yeah,
he
I can.
He can't see it, but if he tunes into the stream and just mutes it, he can see with like 5-second lag. So.
Have you got a link?
Oh yeah, 1 second.
So we start off with the blue team.
Who's actually streaming it?
The IRC for ours.
Have you got a good computer? Is it in like 1080p or 720p?
I believe it's 720.
Because I think I can stream 1080 easily.
Should see how this goes. Let's see. For the blue team, we've got the bands of Malphite, Darius, and Lee Sin. And for the purple team, we've got Lux and Diana, which the third band is coming up within the next 10 seconds.
Oh my god, this delay.
Hopefully, you'll be able to get him within the next minute.
This is awkward.
Should be able to spectate in the next minute, so it should be good. And we've got a Shen band coming out from the purple team. So we're just waiting on the first pick for the blue team, which they get first pick, so they can pick whoever they choose. But it looks like the support might be the first pick, as just so they can get it out of the way. We shall have to see. But it's clear that they are thinking about who they want to ban, but they're not actually too sure. We are going to pick, in fact, but they're not too sure. But we should see who they will pick. And a Zyra support is coming out for the blue team. Last game, the Zyra support did shine very much and pretty much helped carry the game. It was a surprising victory. The purple team, Graves, has come out from Battle Nub, but the Dark Mount is yet to choose who he's going to pick. With 20 seconds to go, it's still thinking who they want to pick. They pick the AD carry first, which is Graves, but they haven't locked in, so it could be a change. But Mancastle's favourite champion, Amumu's come out.
Far from it.
But Amumu has come out. So let's hope this Amumu can land them cloth grabs and make an impact on the team fight.
I literally can't get online. Seriously, I don't know what's going on.
So a Shyvana jungle has been picked with a Sivir with Smite. Maybe that will change, but I think a Sivir versus a Graves will be an interesting matchup. What do you think of the Sivir and Graves, man, Castle?
I think that it's obviously going to go in Graves' favour. I mean, Sivir does purely physical damage, and with the Graves passive, yeah, it's going to negate a lot of the damage that Sivir's going to do.
Obviously,
but obviously the spell shield is going to stop the Qs from Graves and the harass.
Indeed, it could even, in a desperate situation, stop the ult, which could be the matter of life or death.
But what support they pick is crucial here, because Zyra is obviously really strong right now. She has a lot of burst damage and crowd control.
Indeed. It's looking like a Blitz might be pulled out, but it's flicking through Alistair, Blitz, Leona. I'm not sure who they're going to pick, because they could end up picking anyone. Or Taric. Taric might be coming out. I think they need someone who can just get straight.
I think he's trolling it here.
The Blitz might be the pick. We don't know. But there's an Orianna coming out from Saskaloon. A Nunu. I think he's gonna lock in Karma. But I think a Nunu might be coming out here unless it's a last minute change. It's Taric that's a last minute change. Taric and Graves versus a Zyra and Sivir. Looking like a strong lane for both. But
I'm gonna have to give it to Sivir Zyra actually.
A lot more range on them both. I think the Sivir Zyra, there's a lot more poke than there is on the Taric and Graves, and a lot more damage coming out from the Zyra. The armor from Taric include and Graves' passive will help a lot towards the Sivir's damage. But we see a Katarina lock-in for June on the blue team, so I expect Katarina going mid.
Yeah, Kata's obviously going to go mid against Orianna. That's a hard matchup. Orianna will probably take mid lane quite easily.
And there's a Jarvan coming out. The Jarvan last game was incredible, but they've just simply switched to Riven. And a Riven lock-in. It's Riven Katarina. And a Rumble might be coming out for Solid Shade, which that would be a very interesting pick for top lane against a Riven. That would be very even, but the Rumble will be able to get that harass onto the Riven.
I think that Riven is probably going to beat Rumble. I mean, she can max E, she can escape really easily from the harass, and she can also like just jump on his head. That is that simple.
And the Rumble has switched to Olaf. There's a bit more troll in here. I don't know what is going to happen here, but it could be an Olaf versus a Riven. And that'll enable them just to get straight to that Sivir with the Ragnarok ult from the Olaf. And it's a lock-in from Olaf. Both teams looking very strong, especially purple team on the AoE ult. You've got the Amumu ult and the Orianna ult, which together in a team fight could potentially destroy their team.
Yeah, the purple team is very tanky. The blue team seems like a mishmash of just champions who are going to attempt to win their lanes and snowball.
I think in a team fight, purple team looks like they look like clear winners, but they all depend on as an actual how the focus is, and once again how they do in the laning phase to get them early kills for the early items. So I think that will be good. Fortunately, I would have loved to see the Jarvan from Gra, as last game Jarvan was amazing. So a big shout out for Chris Demo. Very good. And the 3-minute delay begins. So looking at the lanes, you've got the Katarina versus the Orianna. The Orianna must be able. They'll both be able to harass each other. Obviously you've got the Q of the Katarina going onto the Shumpo, and from then on anything can happen with the Katarina. But then you've got the Orianna with the ball, just constantly moving it around. What do you think the outcome of that lane will be?
The big difference here is Orianna's passive is going to do a lot of damage to Katrina with auto attack harass, and obviously deny Katrina a lot of CS. So I'm hoping Katrina's running armor runes to stop that harass from Orianna, otherwise she's going to be in a lot of trouble. Other than that, she can look for ganks when she's 6 and maybe go roam. But then again, Orianna's really good at pushing, so she'll have.
Orianna could push that mid tower very, very early, leaving Katarina in a position where she will be vulnerable for a lot of the time when she's in mid lane. Look at the bottom lane. We've got the Zyra, Sivir, and Taric and Graves.
If Taric can get a good stun on Zyra, Graves is just going to just demolish her, really.
It all depends if can Zyra's snare keep Graves away. That's what we're going to have to try to find out. If they have the fast reactions to not allow Graves to use his dash.
Yeah, that's going to be crucial.
And if they get the snares off, then it's going to be straight off into blue team's favour, and it can just quickly go back onto Graves.
What do you think about Shyvana versus Amumu in the jungle?
It's looking like the Amumu. You know, if it was a 1v1, I'd say the Shyvana, but as far as jungling, I think the Amumu might come out ahead on the jungling and the potential, the ganking potential, definitely.
Shyvana obviously is known for counter jungling, so that could be an issue for Amumu.
Could stop Amumu a lot, and it could de-level him. But if we know if Shyvana gets it level 6 before Amumu, then the game can significantly change in Shyvana's favour. Then you've got the top lane.
Olaf is a good pick against Riven. I mean, both are really strong early game. Both have a lot of harass damage. Both are good in team fights, really. It really depends on the junglers. Who's going to win top lane, I'd say.
Yeah, if we can get the team fight, I'd say Riven could be a lot more useful, as they can probably disrupt the enemy team from casting stun. You've got the knock, but Olaf, you've only got a slow to chase him down, and with that true damage, but he can go straight to AD carry and just demolish him. Looking at this, and the skins are very nice skins going on here. Got a Battle Bunny Riven.
Sandstorm Katrina.
Mafia Graves, and Bloodstone Tarek.
It's looking even on the skin war, so it's 50-50 at this point.
This could be an interesting game. I'm very looking forward to it.
Is this a best of 3 or a best of 1?
This is just a best of 1. So the winner is the winner.
Olaf teleport could be good.
Could be looking for them early ganks as well on bottom, which could be crucial to that lane as well.
Not much to say since I don't know really any of these players and what they do, so I'm just gonna really have to wait till the game starts to get into it.
And the game should be starting momentarily. Which is going to have to wait. So let's get the IRC involved while the game starts. So if you think the blue team have the advantage, let's hear you see what you think. But if you think the purple team have the advantage, I'd like to see as well.
Tarek obviously starting with the new biscuit. Pretty tasty biscuit, don't you think?
Oh, it's very nice. That 80 health and 50 mana.
Yeah. Pretty useless if you ask me, but yeah.
Waste of space, I believe. Not worth it.
Going for the rejuvenation beads as well. That's pretty standard.
But got very interesting.
A Moo starting with cloth armor instead of a machete.
This is gonna look dangerous for a Moo.
He's got some mana potions as well in there, you know, just to like regenerate mana if he doesn't manage to kill the blue buff since he got a cloth armor.
We could make a lot of jokes about it, the Moo. There's a lot of pings going on to
Riven starting with cloth armor again against Olaf, who does true damage. Very, very smart move on her part.
Yeah. This could be good.
Purple team seems to be grouping around Dragon for some unknown reason. Obviously trying to protect the blue for a Moo.
Wonder why he bought a mana potion knowing he's gonna get blue.
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
Moo's running both armor and magic resist runes. Pretty standard.
Can you check what quintessences he got? Has he got move speed? Has he armor quints?
Thinking armor quints, looking at the high amount of armor he's got.
Yeah, but that could be because of the cloth armor.
Indeed.
Shyvana starting red buff, that's pretty standard. Our team have decided not to give her a smiteless red.
They just left her all on her own.
Tarek and Graves heading bottom, going for the safe route.
Shyvana seems to be ahead of CS onto the Amumu. Obviously,
yeah.
Nothing new there.
Bottom ward there's a ward in the bottom bush already. That means Tarek's obviously scared of Zyra camping that bush.
Yeah, so Zyra with Impose could easily just put some pressure onto, but the top lane looking like it's going in Riven's favour with that very early harass onto Olaf.
Olaf yeah. See, Riven's actually pushing the lane by using Q to harass Olaf, which is going to leave it open to ganks for a Moo. And she's got no boots either, so she's very vulnerable.
It just depends whether Amumu is going to gamble. Amumu seems to be heading up there, and the Ignite has gone off there. But I don't think the Ignite is going to take that much damage. But Amumu's cloth grab, and this could see Riven in a very vulnerable position. But the slow off Olaf's Q misses, and Riven just walks out. Or jumps.
Bunny hops.
Bunny hops indeed. But mid lane looking very equal, both harass and CS is not much difference. Give 4-3 or 4 in Katarina's favour, so it's looking good for Katarina. Look at Zyra, she's decided to buy, I think she started off 4 wards. I think I'm looking correctly, 4 wards on Zyra.
And Mumu coming in for a gank. I'm a bit behind.
How much of the bit?
Well, it's 9, 10, 11, 12 seconds in. Well, 4, 15. I don't know how much of a delay there is.
I'm on about 4:30 now.
Yeah, I'm on 4:24, 25. I'm about 10 seconds behind.
On the little bar at the bottom, there might be a bit where you can just select it to live. Above the scoreboard.
Yeah, I've not got the guy added to spectate it. Oh wait, I do. He accepted me. I'm just loading up.
Alright. And a lot of harass going onto Ola.
I didn't think you'd be able to accept it because you were like it was just about to load. Okay, finally I'm live.
A lot of harass going onto the Orianna.
It turns out Katrina did go for armor runes against Orianna. A very smart move on her part. 50 armor roughly she's got.
Knows what she's doing.
Mumu coming in for a gank.
A lot of pings going down on the bottom for the blue team. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe expecting Shyvana, but it seems they're going to meet up at the bottom river.
Oh, this could be risky for a Mumu.
This might be on the Shumpo way
He's
out.
gonna have to flash, I think. Nope, he seems fine.
Just walked out, put a lot of damage going on.
Shyvana had no red buff, that was the problem. If she had red buff, then they would have got it.
And get that slow or the dot onto the Mumu. And the pink ward going down from Taric. I mean, the first ward of the game is gone.
The problem with playing Katrina mid is you need a jungler. I'd say you need a jungler with a little bit of CC to make Katrina actually do damage. I mean, it's easy to just run away from her, and when you've got Shyvana, she's not really got much CC, so every gank on mid lane, Orianna can just walk away.
Orianna simply. CS difference on the top lane. It's looking in who's favour.
Riven seems to be ahead by quite a bit.
About 20. But the bottom lane looking like about 10, 11 difference to the purple team. The purple team is
Olaf, Max and Azee. Katrina and Shyvana come in bot, but obviously they have no CC whatsoever.
And they've got a ward down, so they saw it coming. And
the flash burned.
Boots go off, but nothing really follows out.
Zyra tried to flash E and missed.
But I think that was a waste of a flash, and that's a nice 300-second cooldown, which could easily get the purple team a nice easy kill.
That flash nerf is actually quite a considerable amount.
It is very much.
You're going to have to be a lot safer when using it because once Taric and Graves are 6, they'll easily be able to one-shot Zyra.
Yeah. The blue buff's going to be passed on to Orianna for the purple team in fact. And then Shyvana just securing her red buff.
I wonder what Katrina's going to buy.
She could go an early haunting, guys.
Yeah, that magic penetration.
Get that magic pen. But got Orianna just building a chalice, which is countered that magic pen.
Yeah, I think she's going to be going for a Fiend's Unholy Grail, which just got nerfed. It actually lost I think it lost 30 AP, roughly.
Yeah.
So not as strong as it was, but still a good item nonetheless.
Still a very good item, yeah. And there was another gank onto bottom from the blue team, Shyvana coming in, but the roots couldn't get off from the Zyra, and they just simply disengaged.
I'm looking to make some plays at top of it, but it seems to be warded. And he's running in. and Riven runs away.
Riven, and if he tries to gloss grab, and he just misses.
I think he should just stick to the jungle until he's 6. He's not really going to get anything done versus a Riven.
No, not enough CC on the team. No. Early game, you just gotta do whatever they can to play it as safe as possible, I believe. A lot of poke going on to the Olaf, and then River just walks away.
Olaf should easily take this matchup once he starts getting armor built up. Unless Riven obviously goes to the new Black Cleaver, which is very, very strong.
Yeah. I want to stun cousin to Zyra. And and there we go. The flash.
First blood, just like I said. Zyra obviously basically getting one shot.
That's what you get when you miss a flash. And
during that, Riven flashed away top from a Moo.
But they seem to be going back in. It could be a 2v2 at top, and it's a dragon coming out. And
that's a kill.
It's a kill, and is Riven really going to risk it for a second one? Oh!
She decides to hit the turret instead.
Oh, at least that's an extra 50 damage onto the turret. Well done, Riven.
Orianna coming in from behind to see if she can pick up something from this.
Flash you, and the ult
misses her
fails.
ulti.
Best thing I've seen all day. And there is one of the top 5 fails of the week. Katarina just tries to catch Orianna, but Orianna just uses the ball to get slow onto Katarina and make her faster. So, top out of a 1-for-0 exchange.
Zyra seems to be running some ability power runes. She could have taken magic resist if she didn't want to get one shot like that from Taric.
Yeah.
Those plants do a lot of damage.
And plants hurt. I think the
Taric just giving some free mana to Sivir.
Yep, that's what you want.
He's not a minion? Oh wow. That's even better.
Yeah.
I'm maybe hitting level 6 at the 11-minute mark.
Dude. Apparently, according to someone in the IC, we are somewhat being rude. No idea how.
I'm just having a joke. I don't know what else to say really.
Honestly, it's Orianna. Wait, who is the Orianna? Oh, that's Cologne. The Orianna is the joke. And the roots get onto Taric, but they don't really make nothing much of it, and this could be... Oh! Quick switch onto it, and the ult and the ignite is going to get him. I don't think a Mumu is going to be able to get, and a lot of damage going on to their Mumu. That's a great exchange, and Taric picks up the kill on Zyra. Bottom lane's looking in trouble. I think the purple team may have won the bottom lane, and it's going to be Riven picking up the kill on Olaf, making it 2-0. I'm thinking the Riven has started, well, very well start, but I don't know how much damage you're going to put onto this turret.
I think Riven might be going for a brutalizer next to try and cut away at that armor that Olaf's building.
Indeed. You can see
Olaf.
both AD carries picking up ABF sword.
Yeah. Graves not actually got that bad farm.
I would think Sivir's got a bit less farm for all the harass she's been getting.
Yeah, I'm saying he's not got that bad farm, he's doing quite well.
And you can see the top tower going down at around 13 minutes. It's an early tower to take.
Kuchina bought move speed increase for the boots, the enchant.
Do you reckon it was worth it?
At this stage in the game I don't think it was worth it, but it's going to give her a lot more presence for roaming.
But I don't think it was At this time in the game, I don't think it's worth even upgrading or thinking of upgrading your boots.
It's definitely not. It's the maths, the stat weights. It's not worth it.
Okay. But it's looking at the top lane. The CS is around 25 difference in Riven's favour, which for a top lane can be a considerable amount. Bottom lane, we can see a bit of action going on. There is.
Oh, Tarek.
Oh.
Oh God.
Graves coming out in that. Graves getting a double kill. And Zyra getting a double kill. That's not what they wanted, I don't think.
Definitely not. But Katrina obviously cleans up, and it's going to come down to what's better. Katrina, I fed Katrina, or I fed Graves.
Zyra with that. With them 2 kills.
With the protection that purple team has, they have a massive tank wall of like Taric, Olaf, Amumu, and even the Orianna shield. It's going to be hard for the blue team to actually get onto Graves, so that could become a problem in mid to late game.
It is if they don't get the quick entrance to Graves, then Graves will just simply pick them off one by one. Especially Graves had double kill, which we didn't expect from a 4-man gank. Oh, and it's looking like it's going to be a 2v1 against the Riven, but they just simply walk off.
It would seem that that Olaf is going for a Wriggles. I'm not too sure though, but that's a kind of bad choice.
Olaf does look very behind, and it's going to take a lot to come back. Maybe just getting as much as a wriggle so he can just farm as much as he can.
Amumu is level 7 as well. That's not good at all for them. The purple team are going to be in a lot of trouble if Mumu doesn't catch up. He's obviously one of the main tanks in the team, and he's going to have to go in there.
If he stays at low level, then it's not going to be good. But he's just going to get taken out very quickly. See the Philo onto the Amumu, but the Shyvana's just built straight up the dreads.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories on whether a Wriggles Lantern is actually good on Shyvana.
Oh, the ult!
Oh, that was very nice. But Olaf comes and takes the kill.
That's good. And look, that's what you get for having an underleveled Amumu. Just goes straight down, and the Katarina just sneakily takes that kill away from the Riven.
If we look at gold, Katrina 5.4k, Graves. If you look at the purple team's gold compared to the blue team's gold, it's quite considerably.
It's looking quite low. But you've got the Katarina with the 2k on her. What could she potentially buy with that 2k? Or she got a blasting one and a Negatron with some walls.
She seems to be going for an Abyssal Scepter, which is a good choice, I guess.
Yeah. And the stun goes onto Zyra and the snare onto Taric, but you just simply walk away. There seems to be action when Graves is near, which very smart choice, but
Taric's going to regenerate that really fast anyway. He's got what looks to be the buildings of an Aegis, the new item, the Emblem of Valor, which gives health regain to you and nearby allies.
That's going to significantly keep their lane presence up very high. See Orianna coming in the back.
Yeah, coming down for a gank.
Maybe she could
be a lane. Shyvana and Katrina. Oh,
it's just a ward player. That's a very strong, aggressive ward. Oh, and there's the kill at top.
Riven kills a Mumu again.
Oh, and that's
Katrina's going to.
Is she going to get the Shumpo?
She should be shampooing onto a ward that she's got in her inventory.
She just doesn't seem to do that.
She doesn't need to.
She maybe took her time to do that.
That would be that boots 2 upgrade she got, the enchantment, which makes her move speed increase. That kicking in right there, so she can catch up to Olaf.
Maybe that was a good item to buy in the end. Oh, and this could be out of battle and a Q from Graves.
There seems to be a lot of action going on bottom. I don't know if they're trying to fight for Dragon or they're just wanting to try and bring Sivir and Zyra back into the game.
You can see that they're going for Dragon now, and you can see the Riven with the Black Cleaver, which now it's been upgraded, is going to deal a lot of damage.
Indeed.
And Mumu's just waiting there to get that perfect ult off.
Olaf's the Dragon picked up for blue team.
That'll give the blue team a
5k gold ahead.
At
4k.
At 20 minutes. And the ult's going down, grabbing 3 out of 5 people.
And Katrina.
But the blue team are just mopping up. Are they going to give Sivir that kill? And Sivir
That's an ace.
That is a 19 minutes and 25 second ace for the blue team, which means they're going to be able to push mid tower.
Sivir didn't get caught by a Mumu ult. Katrina didn't get caught by a Mumu ult. The two main threats didn't get touched by a Mumu, just on the edge of the ultimate.
There was the 3 people who got caught. The 3 people you shouldn't really be scared of, except for maybe Riven. Riven is a scary bunny.
Definitely.
And Mumu tried to cloth grab, but Riven just sneakily bunny hopping out of there. This is a massive 6.7k gold difference at 20 minutes. That's going to put them behind a lot.
And Mumu getting caught by Riven.
And this could be got the Olaf coming from behind it. And Mumu can get that cloth grab. Oh, what's this?
Riven's going to have to go in for it. She's too deep, so she just has to go for it.
And the tower. Oh, and Olaf picks up the kill. Worth it. But knowing that they just give Olaf, which was Riven's like playing partner 500 gold, that's gonna put him back in the game, surely.
Sivir's out of mana on bot lane, so they'll have to watch out. She's not even got enough for spell shield, I don't think.
She can't gain a mana back, so she's gonna be useless.
She decided to get 2 points in spell shield. I don't know why.
Paused. No idea if there's any technical issues between the two teams, but I'm sure we'll be back anytime soon. First pause the sim.
I always like this nice little sepia effect that you get going on when it's paused.
Indeed. And there's a lot of question marks coming out from the blue team. 1, 2, then 3 question marks. There's a PC issue from player, and we'll have to see what will happen.
So what do you think of this game so far? Who do you think is going to take it? Looks pretty close.
I'm thinking, the players resume, but I'm thinking the purple team they could pull it back.
They could with the AoE setup.
Get the focus right and get the AoE perfect. Oh, it seems to be Mumu has just been to get pizza. Why don't we get any?
I actually had pizza already earlier tonight.
Oh, and stun goes on to Zyra and Graves is back.
Graves too slow.
Graves too slow.
He could have dashed in.
And you can see
Mumu
two
and
men
Olaf.
coming down, but there's a ward there, so they know it's coming, so they're gonna back off. Ping's going down, and they're just backing off because they know what's gonna happen.
This is not the lane. This is not the lane they want to be focusing on.
Man having a massive lead over Mumu. It's gonna affect a lot.
Here comes Riven.
Oh, no, we're not.
I would have went for that if I was the blue team.
They have to. The blue team may think, well, we're ahead quite significantly, so maybe we should just keep it calm like this.
They're going for a blue steal.
Oh,
and
it's a 2v, and that's
Shyvana gets caught.
Tariq taking that kill, which isn't what they wanted as well. Not going very well for the purple team in terms of who gets what. Tariq on 3 kills. That's a lot. But it's
around like headless chickens. They don't seem to have much vision, but Shyvana's not there, so they shouldn't really be scared of much.
Anna is a person who on the team who will disrupt the team the purple team with the ult. But you've got Zyra with the ult as well, but she hasn't really been seen to hitting them off very well. Yeah, it's a mass range ult. So, well, while we're in the discussion of supporty classes, what do you think of this new champion, Nami?
She looks pretty good. She looks kind of complicated, I'd say. There's definitely a lot of things she could do.
Got a lot of ways. I think she can adapt to every situation. Like she obviously we've seen if you've watched the champion spotlight, she can catch them out at long range. She can Q multiple people, which will stun multiple people, which can save lives.
Definitely. It seems like a kind of weird Janna with water.
Yeah. I think it'll be very. I'm looking forward. I know. I'm ready to buy. I main support.
Yeah. I've played a lot of support myself, but I know what's going to happen. She's going to get banned every game, and if she isn't banned, she's going to get taken off someone else, and I'll never get to play her.
I think maybe for the first week or two, she's going to get banned or picked, and then after that,
yeah,
people just
definitely.
Like, well, I don't know. Maybe we should ban her. Maybe we should pick her, but then
people won't be comfortable with, as always, with new champions.
Exactly. When Zed came out, a lot of people had a ban on Zed, but he wasn't really as effective as people thought.
The thing is, since she's a support, you can't really tell if she's going to be good or not, but with champions like Zed, you can simply look at the scaling on the champion and the damage of the abilities and say, is this going to be OP or is this not going to be OP? And obviously with Zed, his scaling and all that was not that good. So he wasn't that good.
She might get that buff back, or he might get that buff back. He may need.
Zed has become a lot more relevant now that this patch has just came out, because you can build a lot more armor penetration with things like the new Black Cleaver, and do a lot more. And you kind of just destroy the enemy AP player, kind of like Pantheon and Talon.
And as we just saw there,
Shyvana ulting in and getting caught.
There was a bad ult there by Zyra again.
Olaf ghosting away.
And it's just... Zyra's ult just went bad. It wasn't what they wanted. I don't think blue team are happy with that ult, and it's just not good. But as we saw there, interrupting that teleport from Zyra with the Olaf axe. But Amumu couldn't get that grab.
I'm not too sure if they wanted to engage that or not.
Yeah, it's very, very weird situation. It was a race and chase situation. And we have to get, it's like Purple Team thinking, we have to get back because if we engage, we're not necessarily going to win this. But then, the blue team, if we engage, we could get turned on quite easily.
Graves has his Infinity Edge now, so he's going to become a big threat. You'll have to watch out for him.
And Civi's just bought the Infinity Edge as well, with Zyra buying the Aegis of the Legion. So Tariq has exactly the same, bought the Aegis, and the Amumu has bought the Runic Bulwark, giving a lot more aura bonus.
I'm wondering if the Aegis and the Runic Bulwark stack, like, is it unique, or are they both got the same passive?
They've not got the same passive, it's not far off. The only difference is the Aegis.
Yeah, it's a unique aura, like, they've basically stacked them.
Legion, yeah, it is.
It's a bad choice then.
It could be a good choice depending how split they are.
Yeah.
In a situation where there's a Mumu without the Tariq. I don't know.
But then again, he could have just got a Zeke's.
You've already got the arm bonus from Tariq W. That can be a lot of armor.
One team has definitely got to pick up an Oracle soon because it's coming up around the time that they're going to be looking for a Baron.
Exactly. We need to get that Baron clear, but it looks like purple haven't really warded. So the blue team, if you buy an Oracle, it might just be that waste.
Just dancing around, trying to see Shyvana, trying to see if she can bait the enemy onto her. Maybe waste some abilities like Taric stun.
Yeah, indeed. If they can get that Taric stun out and they don't engage.
Let's Katrina just do work.
Indeed. Katarina will just simply wipe up and destroy.
Shyvana says in chat, "I'm not a bait."
But we all know Shyvana is the bait. Shyvana's slowed there, walking over the ground presence left by Oriana Fall.
The blue team seem to be going for the same idea, going for the double Aegis.
It looks like it, yeah.
Zyra obviously got one already, Shyvana attempting to build one.
Maybe they're waiting for if one person dies quickly, then they'll still have one up. Maybe that's what the purple team thought too. We know Amumu will go down very quickly as soon as that all is popped. The one.
Yep.
So then you've got the Taric. You want the Taric to stay alive for the armor and the actual item bonus.
What we're looking for here is Amumu to get a grab on either Katrina or Riven, and then Oriana to use the ultimate with the ball on Amumu, and then just Graves to just kill everyone while they're in the CC.
I was talking to Saskalone before this, and I said, get a pentakill. I'd like to shout out pentakill. So I'm hoping that might happen. But I'd like to see a pentakill in one of these games. I don't think we've seen one yet.
Pentakills are glorious.
Pentakills are, depending who gets them, especially if a Taric gets them. Taric pentakill, that would definitely make me happy.
Could happen.
Good. Very unlikely.
Definitely unlikely. And then he gets the grab. And gets ultimate on all four.
Oh, and Amumu's got the kill onto Riven. Riven is down. Olaf took out Zyra.
Sever just killing everyone at the back there.
Oh, and this is not looking good. And it's an ace.
Yeah.
30-minute ace.
Quadra kill, no, triple kill.
Triple kill. That's why you need to get that Katarina.
Out of all the people that Amumu hit with the ultimate, Katrina was not one of them.
Katrina was well out of range. Well, it looks like
they could take this.
It looks like Riven has bought a Tiamat.
Yeah, the new Tiamat's actually very, very strong. Definitely, it looks like an item that would be a good choice on Riven. The thing with the new Black Cleaver is you can actually buy two of them. They're not a unique passive, you could just buy two Black Cleavers.
Very strong item. And I can see Sivir taking away the purple team's red buff. That'll stop the Graves from, well, get bonus.
Oriana just got her ultimate off and didn't do much after that. She should have been trying to protect Graves a little bit more.
Yeah, you should have been straight on to Katarina.
Yeah, he's the main damage in their team. And if he dies, then it's looking like a lost team fight already.
Yeah. And Katarina's gone back to buy the Rabadons. As we saw, the Rabadons has been nerfed.
Slightly, yeah.
Still a very strong nerf.
Still probably the best AP item of the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it just made AP champions a bit weaker. Oh, and Riven's just taking that dragon. That was very sneaky.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And bottom turret goes, and the pink went to top turret for the purple team, because minions might take that.
Sever finished her Phantom Dancer, going for a Last Whisper. Same with Graves, he's going for the Last Whisper.
That Last Whisper will be very helpful. I'll just get straight through anyone. Especially the last Whisper with Riven's Black Cleaver is going to devastate their team.
Yeah, she's only got 130 armor. She's very squishy. Katrina's actually ridiculously squishy as well.
But she's just not getting full still.
She's got 2k health. Yeah, if Graves just hit her maybe 3 times, then ulted her, she'd probably die.
Yeah,
but getting to her is the problem.
And the thing is, most of the time she's coming to you, but you still can't do anything.
Yeah, if they try and kill Katrina, then they've got Sever to deal with. They've got Riven to deal with. Even Zyra, the knock-up is they can't just pick a champion, focus it down. They've got too many champions have just snowballed and are fed. Yeah, basically.
The Graves had a very good early game, but just seems to be going downhill.
He's been let down by Olaf and Orianna.
Indeed. Kind of in a way feel bad for that Graves. Graves was very strong early game, but just can't do anything now. Have a look. Is that Amumu's bought the Giant's belt with the Philo? I don't know how long. He's had the Philo for quite a while, but Shyvana.
I think he'll be going for a Sunfire cape. He definitely needs to be getting a little bit more armor at this stage in the game, since he's going to be right in there.
Yeah, he's got to be in a team fight presence as long as possible. And stun. Oh, and
Tarek going for Sever. Shyvana on her own.
Shyvana's just dived in. What's going to happen here? And
here comes Katrina. Graves is on Katrina. Is he going to get her?
And Orianna's gone down.
Oh.
But Katarina has gone down. Olaf might be able to get, but they've both gone down. And you see Riven at the bottom backdooring. Riven,
yeah,
Riven
they lost a 4v5 team fight. This is definitely a lost game, a lost cause.
Indeed. Graves has bought that last Whisper just in case they get one more chance to redeem themselves, but you can see the minions pushing them Nexus turrets, but you can see Riven taking out that turret, and Sivir and Zyra are just there taking that top turret.
This is going to be the second inhibitor. This is going to put a lot of pressure on the purple team. There's not going to be much they can do. If blue team don't take this right now, then they're going to just go back, do Baron, push through mid lane, and harass them down, take the turrets, and it's going to be game over. There's not much you can do with 3 inhibitors down.
2 inhibitors down, but Riven decided to leave it, but Zyra's going in just to finish it off, hopefully. Are they going to get...
Yep.
Put us down 35 minutes into the game. Is this a CLG EU comeback?
I don't think so somehow.
Not got the... Although they may have a Mumu, which Snoopy was very good on, and what's gonna... Oh, and the Mumu just scaring off Riven.
Sever a way to take a blue buff at this crucial blue buff. This could be a game changer.
Indeed. And no one's gone for the Baron. Maybe purple team might have to just force that Baron.
Yeah, there's not much vision. Neither team has any wards on the entire map. At this point, I think purple team are just struggling and they're trying to just do what they can. They're going to try and just rush Baron.
Indeed.
It would be their only hope. But the problem is, if they try and take Baron, their base is going to get killed off minions. They've got 2 inhibitors down.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going for a Baron here. And Graves, he doesn't look like he can do it on his own, and he's just chopped.
Graves not realising. Oh, uses dash to get out.
Very nice dash, but Shyvana might be going there with the team. And it looks like people are saying they like you because you're Scottish.
That's always good, I guess.
That's always good. But someone doesn't like you because you refused to give him a hug.
Yeah, it's something I don't want to talk about.
Okay.
I was in a dark place.
I feel sorry for you.
And then they're getting caught out.
And just
Riven going to fire the ultimate over the wall. Is she? Nope, she's just going to chase. Unfortunate.
I felt like they could end up 2-manning this Baron.
That is a possibility. Sever should try and tank it a little bit. She does have the lifesteal, I think.
But
yeah, she does.
Got Katarina coming in, might be able to tank it, and you got this is definitely a Baron. purple team are well out, and it's a blue team Baron.
13k gold lead.
That's and with a 11 kill gold, 11 kill difference. In fact, it's a lot. And blue team, they're warding.
Sever double buffed, very strong.
Indeed, this is looking really interesting.
Both AD carries going for a pretty standard build. I would have picked up some magic resist on Graves a little earlier, you know, because Katrina's a little bit fed, and she seems to be the only one killing him at the moment.
Yeah, but I think even at this point in the game, I don't think the magic resist is going to stop Katarina now with all the magic penetration she got.
Yeah, Abyssal Scepter and Taunting guys. That's the most annoying thing ever. There's not much you can do. You can't build. You can't counter it with items. You just have to take the damage and hope that someone CCs her.
Dude, and that's there. Might have started it off when Shyvana.
Oh, it's a tower dive.
And we see a Zyro and you just get
Taric down, Orianna down, Amumu down.
Oh,
Graves is down.
Graves is down, and Olaf. Nope. And the Nexus is going down, and it's a win for the purple team. And the GG well played is going out there.
Yeah.
And that was a spectacular game, a 39-minute game.
It really didn't go how I expected. I did think that the purple team had a nice setup, but the lanes just snowballed pretty hard in the blue team's favour, and there was nothing much they can do against a fed Katrina and a fed Riven.
It seemed that the blue team actually had the teamwork. They consistently ganked bottom lane, and they went for top and got the early kill for Riven on Olaf, and Karin just snowballed.
If you check the gold, you can see how far behind they were. Like Katrina 14.2k gold, Orianna 8.9k gold. That is a bit of a difference. That's at least 2 items, which yeah.
2 items is a lot.
The mid lane a lot stronger than their mid lane. Top lane a lot stronger than their top lane. Pretty standard.
Yeah, the only person that really excelled on the team, the purple team, was the AD carry, 12.3k. Compared to all the others, like 8k. It's like even Zyra, she had more money than Orianna, Amumu, Taric,
yeah.
Olaf. That was bad. It's not good when you know support has more kills than well, I could say more kills as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really bad. I think giving him early kills to Taric, or not necessarily giving him, but Taric taking him was a really bad idea. But I don't think they planned it.
Yeah, I've taken a few kills before on Taric. With his ultimate early game, he does have a lot. He has the highest base AD in the game, Taric. So when you have your ultimate up and the highest base AD in the game, you're hitting like 100 and something with auto attacks at level 6, which is around the same as an AD carry. So a lot of people don't realise that, but Taric is actually quite a hard hitter.
Yeah, very hard. If Taric can go balls deep, Taric can change the whole fight of the bottom lane. I think that stun is what made the bottom lane just die. Because getting that stun off on Zyra, followed up by like an auto attack from Graves with the Q, then his ult straight onto him, just bam, straight death, which I thought was amazing.
Yep.
That was game 2 of EU West, and that is the last game. It is, well, at my time it is 13 minutes to 9, which the next game, which will be NA Game 1, will be starting in 13 minutes with your new casters. Thank for all you EU West fans and NA, and from both me and Mancastle and Gra, who was the caster in the first game. Thank you very much for watching, and
yep, thank you.
Well, stay tuned for the NA games. There's 5 games, and just stay tuned.